This is Tales of Swordfall.
Episode 5, Dance and Cover.
After she's done, Ray takes a step forward and says, maybe there is room for all of us on this ship.
And the woman looks at both sides, and she's like, yeah, this was a fairly good competition. I mean, it's only going to be fair to ask you which side you want.
We'll take the left side.
She nods. She looks at that crowd. They look tough and mean, and maybe something that she doesn't want to work with. And she's just like, yeah. And this troop starts tromping this way.
She was good.
Yeah, it's very impressive. Smart
Ray,
thinking.
wipes the sweat from her brow. That was so stressful.
I did not realize we could just choose ships. We should have just done that from the beginning.
Yeah, definitely agree.
That was pretty stressful, but it was also kind of fun.
Yeah, good job, Taz. Good job, Tabby.
And so you guys hear clapping at where everybody has their boarding. And it's not one of your competitors. It's a man. Someone who Ray would probably recognize.
Is it that guy?
It's that guy. I believe we called him Willis.
I believe we did. Ray starts to clench her fists, getting a little angry. She kind of meets eyes with Taz and says, that, like, under her breath, where only, I guess, she and her friends can hear. That's him. That's the guy I'm looking for.
We'll get him,
You
Ray.
want to kill him?
When the time is right, you let me take care of him, Krakator.
Should be no problem. He looks rather puny, he says, cracking his knuckles.
He's an absolute coward, is what he is.
The worst man has to offer.
Can I try to stealthily slide in the water while they're walking up to the boat?
Oh yes, please. Give me that
Does he
good old
seem
stealth check.
to recognize me, even though I am disguised?
I was about to check. I mean, if he does, it doesn't seem like he is really caring, or he's really letting on that he does. But yeah, he's just clapping and coming up to you guys. And yeah, Fleet, with that stealth check, you are a ghost in the water.
Nice. I'm just gonna try to swim across the opposite side, kind of where my icon is, like over here somewhere.
Okay, cool. Anyone want to do anything else before more NPC interaction? Gussy up checks or just anything?
How's Tabby holding up? Because I know she has that amulet.
Oh, she's a little cranky. She probably is just flexing her fingernails right now, hair scratching.
Ray tries to cover her face more with hair to kind of, I guess hide her face some more, and slips a little bit behind Taz and Tabby.
Cool.
Which I'm sure she's taller than both of them, so it probably doesn't work too well.
So, he comes up, he's smirking. He's kind of how Ray described him. He has this like thing going on with his left eye. It looks either like, it's been punched one too many times, or there's a scar, or, there's just something wrong with his left eye. He's always smirking. He has a swagger. He doesn't smell like a pirate, or at least if he had any smell, it looks like he's been in town, taking a bath, etc., etc., etc. And he comes up to Tabby.
Hello, gentlemen. And who do we have the honor of entertaining tonight?
I'm first Mate Willis.
First mate Willis.
Mm-hmm. And you caught the captain's attention.
Oh, did we now? And who got the captain's attention?
He's Captain Anders.
Which one of us captured his attention?
Well, you, of course.
Oh, me? Okay, then. I was wondering if it was perhaps a tiefling. Or maybe this fine gentleman here.
Nah, I know there's somebody else who would prefer him. He kind of just gives like this nod to Krakatur. One of those slimy hey nods.
Krakatur, being the awkward SOB he is, just kind of does like one of those little dainty hey waves.
And he just kind of gives you that like, half squint cock smile, like, yeah, nods.
Well, let us go then.
Lead on, sir.
Just mind your footing on deck. If you see any ammunition on the ground in a circle, just don't put your feet between it. And shall we? And he takes out his hand to be gentlemanly like to escort Tabby on board.
Thank you, sir. And she loops her elbow into his.
Yep, and he starts walking down the deck.
I'm
Or
following
dot.
right behind.
Me too.
Come on, Jerome.
And at that, Willis raises his eyebrow. He's like, Jerome?
Yes, we made friends with one of your crewmen.
Yeah, well, how about you stop right there? He has business with the captain. Private business.
But don't we all have private business with the captain?
Not like that. And Jerome looks, he like smiles at you guys, smiles at Willis.
We'll see you later, Jerome.
Yep. And remember, I hired you and we're friends. And he kind of gives you a wink of like, I'm not going to say nothing.
Oh, that's my boy.
Now I feel bad.
Rip
Oh.
Jerome, he's so dead. He's so dead.
We weren't that mean to him. We bought him a bathhouse.
Yeah, I mean, there's a rushed conversation. If you guys are close, you can try to do a perception to listen in.
I'm going to try and do a perception to listen in.
Okay.
Damn.
Ray hears every single word, despite it being whispered, and it mainly goes like this. Yarr, did you find the puzzle piece? And Jerome looks for a moment, and he looks scared. He, looks at Tabby and then looks back and is like, "Uh-oh, what do I say?"
Oh god.
And the captain asks one more time and then says, "I asked you once, I'm not gonna ask you again. Where's the treasure?" And Jerome has no answer. And that's when the captain takes out a flintlock pistol, cocks it, and splat.
Oh!
Oh.
No,
Oh.
I wanted to do something, but I couldn't.
Do I hear this?
There's no way to make a silenced flintlock rifle, so yes.
Yeah, but I have no idea it's not at my party, right?
You have no idea it's not at your party. It
Just
could
peek over the top. Just peek.
I'm not up there yet. Can I start climbing up the ship?
Yeah, give me an athletics check. Let's unless you're using one of the convenient ladders that would be on the side of the ship.
Yeah, sure, I'll use that.
All right, give me an athletics with advantage.
All right.
And he's like dead. There's nothing I can do to save him, right?
Oh, he is dead. And Ray, you notice that as he dies quickly, there's some kind of black stuff taking over his veins.
Oh shit.
So yeah, that gun might be horrible. And 3 pirates just kind of take dead Jerome and take him below deck.
Did I get a peek, or am I still... I didn't see what
Yeah,
happened.
you scrambled up quickly, and you see them take in the cook under deck,
Okay.
which seems to be a practice of theirs whenever they, kill anyone and take over a ship. You remember them collecting all the dead bodies and
Yeah,
taking them below deck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that is suspicious as hell.
DM, does it seem like they're each one of us have been picked out? Is it something like that
Picked up in what way?
by the captain or whatever?
Oh yeah, Willis did say that Tabby was picked by the captain.
Okay, but the captain is still above deck. Is Willis still above deck too?
Yes, both Willis
All right.
and the captain are still above deck.
I shake it off, and then sweep up onto the ship. Is there any place that I can get up and stand on top of?
Yeah, there are lifeboats on the side here that seem to be pretty secured. There's also, where they have the, I'm forgetting my nautical terms, but the ship's wheel up here that you could probably get to pretty quick. They do have some cargo
Okay,
over this way.
I want to get as close to the center of the ship as I can and jump up on, I don't know, a stack of boxes or something.
Yeah,
A barrel.
sure. They'll probably have stuff by the mast too.
All right, and so I jump up there, I pull out my lute, and I start to play, and I want to enthralling performance him.
Nice.
So, how many pirates? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pirates. I can charm 4 of them. So, Willis, the captain, and the 2 closest to me all have to make wisdom saving throws.
All right, Willis, the captain, and at least a few of those dudes.
And as Taz is playing, Tabby goes over to the captain and strokes the side of his face and says, "There's not much of a rind on you, is there?" I had to put it on there, dude.
What is the DC that I'm looking for?
14.
Okay. Definitely the is it the 3 crewmen that you can charm?
I was trying to charm the captain, Willis, and 2 of the
2, okay.
unnamed pirates.
Yeah. You definitely got the 2 unnamed pirates. Willis kind of just looks at you and shrugs. The captain just no shits. He's
Damn it.
too into Tabby.
Tabby!
Perhaps we should go back into your cabin.
Aye, perhaps we should. And he just kind of gives you this saucy look, and he's kind of like doing that whole I'm a little hot, so he takes off his hat, and he clearly has horns. He's a tiefling.
Oh, I like them horny. And Tabby strokes his horn. Krakator, you of course have to follow us, because I do not do private performances without my assistant.
That's understandable.
He can participate if you'd like.
Not really into him, but you could watch.
Very good.
And he definitely takes your hand and starts moving back to the captain's quarters.
Okay, and then in that case, I'm going to try and just make sure everyone else has their eyes on me. Everyone's paying attention to me. They're not watching where Tabby went or anything.
Yep, and Willis is just gonna casually stand by Ray. Puts his stands with his back to the dock and puts his elbows up on the railing, and he looks like he's listening to Taz, and leans over and whispers,
I guess sidle up to him closer.
Mm-hmm.
Drape an arm over his back, and I whisper in return, and also can I insight check him to see if he's lying?
Yes, you can insight. With that natural 1, he's just being as scary as hell, and he just kind of gives you this wicked grin, and basically says, "Your friends aren't going to make it out alive."
Stay tuned for the next part of this episode. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe.